What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Queendom Gems, where we are building our hearts, our minds, and they'll come up, okay? Today we are going to be talking about identity impacts. If you've not been keeping up with the channel, right now we are on a series specifically for business owners because it's almost Queen Day, it's almost my birthday, and I'm super passionate about socioeconomic development and entrepreneur development. And so in light of that, I'm sharing a whole bunch of gems specifically for business owners. So without further ado, let's get into it. I want you to think about your identity. Now I want you to think about your identity as it pertains to your business. Is there a connection? Is there a disconnect? Does the value proposition you have in your business challenge your identity as a person? Does your identity as a person conflict with your identity as a business owner? If there isn't congruency between who you are as a person and who you are in your business and who your business is, you're going to continually find all sorts of disarray in your desires, in your marketing, in your language, and in your image, right? When founders participate in my new coaching program, the very first thing we talk about is identity. We talk about personal identity, and then we talk about brand identity, and then we discuss the connection between the two of those as far as a personal identity statement, your brand or your company's mission statement, and then how you bridge the two of those together to have a very impactful and memorable elevator statement when you're meeting new people. Now, most people assume that they know themselves. And if you feel like you know yourself, this is not to knock you down. But I'll tell you right now, I'm 100% scoring. Out of the minimally 10 people who have participated in this exercise that we do on the very first session, 100% of them could not accurately answer the first question that I asked, which is, who are you? The average person is going to respond to who are you by what they do and not who they are. The average person cannot connect deeply to who they are outside of what they're able to give. So when I ask you the question, who are you? I want you to think, if you are not able to do physically anything, now that may seem deeply complicated, but with guidance, you can be able to identify who you are outside of what you do. The reason this is important is because it impacts every part of your journey. It impacts your ability and your capacity for resilience. It impacts your ability and your capacity for decision making. And it definitely impacts your creativity and ability to be strategic as a founder and CEO. So the next time you're thinking about your brand, your mission, your ministry, whatever it is that you're doing in your business, whatever thing is making you increase, I want you to remember that your gifts make room for you. And I also want you to remember that a blessing from the Lord makes one rich and adds no sorrow. So when you're thinking about the things that you're doing and the things that you're pouring into and what you are or are not getting out of it, I guarantee there's always going to be an issue of identity arising if there's a conflict. Because your identity is your foundation. That is your anchor. So your personal identity and your business and brand or product identity is your anchor. So when you get things that seem like opportunities that come up that aren't best for you, you'll be able to quickly, easily discern this is not a good thing. No matter how glittery it may be, no matter how shiny it may be, and no matter how vehemently someone tries to convince you that this is the opportunity of a lifetime and you will be a fool to pass it by. You'll be able to stand on the age-old saying, stand for something or fall for anything. So, I want you to ask yourself, what is my identity impacting? Or what is a lack of identity impacting? And then I want you to go on a journey with me to figure out who you are in your business, who your business is outside of you, and what the bridge is that connects them both together so that you can have a formula for success and wow people with the vision that inspired you to start your business in the first place. You guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next week on another episode of Queendom Gems. Peace, love.